Next Tuesday, all of you will go to the polls, will stand there in the polling place and make a decision. I think when you make that decision, it might be well if you would ask yourself, are you better off than you were 4 years ago?
The great majority of Americans who recognize we're not better off than we were 4 years ago.
You know, back in 1980, Ronald Reagan asked the electorate whether you were better off than you were 4 years ago. At the pace things are going right now, you're going to have to ask whether you're better off than you were 4 weeks ago.
Every 4 years, politicians, both Republicans and Democrats, ask this same question. Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? Most Americans live paycheck to paycheck, so what happens in the economy, whether it's in Washington, D.C. or on Main Street, dramatically impacts their financial well-being. Right now, things are difficult. Honestly, between out-of-control housing costs, inflation at the grocery store, skyrocketing childcare, unaffordable college, and unaddressed student loan debt, it is challenging to say the least. Unfortunately, for most people, regardless of when this question is asked and no matter who is in office, they are often not better off. But is that the government's fault? Is that the president's fault, regardless of political party? The current climate is impacted by who's in office. There's no doubt about that. But the reality is the choices that you and I both make day in and day out play a much larger factor into the money equation. Let's look at this another way. Right now, you could make bad choices that would certainly ruin your life, whether it be to drink and drive, get hooked on drugs or gambling or rob a bank. Man, those are going to put you on the fast track to what we used to call the pokey. But just like you can make bad choices that could ruin your life, you can make good choices that's going to improve your financial life and make your financial life better. So I'm not concerned about whether you're going to vote red in November or if you're going to vote blue in November. Instead, my hope is that you can focus on your green, your money, for your future you. And in 4 years from now, regardless of who gets in office in November, regardless of what's happening in the economy, I want you to be able to say, yes, I am better off today than I was before. And that journey, that starts with the choices that you make today, right now. I work with those that are wealthy, those that are affluent, and those that want to be that way someday. There are rules to this money game, but it takes work, and it doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen by accident. Instead, it's a daily choice. If I can be of assistance to you in your journey, or if you'd like to try to make your tomorrow better than your today, please reach out and give me a call at 502-867-1040. Thank you for listening. Please go vote for your candidate of choice on Election Day, and I hope you have a great day.